Who's a good boy, Scratch? Who's a very good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All is right with the world.
I was wondering about your queen, Vlaakith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Vlaakith is unity. Fear and beauty. Life and unlife. Eyes like onyx. Teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Let's see what this does.
This looks like a apothecary of some sort.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Well, use your eyes. That looks like a cellar, Shadowheart. This garlic will be useful if Astarion decides to get a little peckish during the night.
Something
Don't
good here, I hope.
worry, Shadowheart, I'll keep you safe. Isn't that clever? Why is there always traps?
Let me recite their demise.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Can't afford to let up. Let me strike true. That might be worth a look.
Only two of them. What is this stuff? Gale, here's a scroll.
Oh, shit-piddling toe rag! Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel!
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Illy.
My master. Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
Shovel is fine.
So, what first, master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Is that what you and your old master did here?
Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book.
What book?
Oh, master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
Gale, I think you found a friend.
Still in control. Just.
Your scroll was in an undead's casket. Who were they?
The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher.
Is Illy you mentioned? Who's that?
Master Illy, wonderful. He tricks them, heals them, then they die. So sudden, so mysterious. Shovel comes, Shovel takes them, then we raise them, make them walk. Necromancer, your kind call him. Fun, I call him.
What happened to him?
Don't know, don't care. Wait, are you horny? For the book? Illy never shuts up. Book this, book that. Blah.
You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Talk to the mirror. And remember, balsam, good for burns.
You are a fascinating creature. I love him. He can stay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
He could take Will's place. Shovel did say talk to the mirror.
Speak your name.
I'm... Shadow Meridan.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Zastam? Foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh, what was it, Quasit said? It treats burns.
A poor choice. You will be purged.
You little bastard. You little bastard. Why did you do that?
Run, or Sparky gets you.
Enough. How do I disarm the trap?
Sit on it and call it Daddy. It's a fire. How do you think you stop it? Or run squealing. Sparky gets tired. Eventually.
Oh, you...
Can't have me. Not yet.
Somebody get Gale up.
A little help, please.
Oh, you all died. You're all useless. God, Gale, just get up. For once in your miserable life, just get up. You two are useless. Let's not trust that stupid thing again.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
He's an utter shit.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Should never have trusted that stupid Quasit. I use it to clean wounds out in the woods.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I'd see my enemies suffering.
Pathetic. A poor choice. You will be purged.
Everybody run. Run. I've messed up again. Somebody else try this stupid mirror.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
You're an ally, Shadowheart.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
We've been over this. We've been over this.
You are no Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Cleans wounds, Shadowheart.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I don't know. You choose. I have no memory of my parents. I'd like to see them one last time.
Weak. A poor choice. You will be purged.
Shadowheart, what have you done to us? You've killed us again.
Onward then.
Okay, so we're gonna stay here.
Yes?
Gale, get us through this goddamn mirror before I break it.
You are not my master. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
Actually, Zastam isn't a Zulkir. He rules as High Regent now.
Poor choice. You will be purged.
Gale, what did you say?
Let's get going.
Had it with this. Each and every single one of you is useless. I'm gonna break this thing down. Open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck be damned. Shadowheart, help me.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
That's better. Gale, get that
Way to the nearest
thing.
knife. Looking ahead.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy! Trust me. Always. Always!
You tried to kill us. If I have to, I will end you over and over and over and over again. Quasit. That's trap. There's a book in here. Don't trust that plate.
the book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
What a wonderful book.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Scared? I think I'll have this book. Spoils of War.
Let's see.
What else do we have around here?
What's
You!
up for discussion?
Watch what you touch. If it smells like weed, it's claimed, right?
Oh yes, vile creatures, these goblins.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the Absolute.
I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You are quite articulate for an ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget the goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen, and you'll have your fill.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
Well, if you don't want flesh, I'll give you 500 gold if I can call upon you in battle.
A serenade to my ears and a boon to my belly. We've a bargain, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Good. That's what I want.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
It's curious.
Allies are always a good thing. Could this be the forge for the blacksmith? All these weapons just waiting here for somebody to take.
Looks empty.
Furnace still burns.
I can't forge a weapon without starting a fire.
We need that Sousa bark. Lae'zel, what's up there?
This will be done. Quickly then.
Try this one, Lae'zel. That's a very good staff, Gale.
Webs everywhere, which means spiders.
Let's not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
It's not what we want at all. What is that down there? This is definitely a nest of some sort.
A knife in the dark.
I see them. This way. Ah. So we know how to get out.
Scram!
Don't you tell me what to do. Pathetic waste of flesh. Gale, you look like you're having a problem.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
You're a needy little bastard, aren't you? Of Shadowheart's eye thing.
Thank you.
Did it help?
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
You really do know how to spin a tale, don't you? Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh no, I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
This power, Gale.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You thrice-damned rotten bastard! You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time!
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now. Perhaps it would be best if I leave and put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts.
I trusted you, Gale. You should have told me right away.
I know. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
You know, when I first met you, I dreamed of cutting off your hand. It was such a sweet, sweet moment. But we've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Maybe we can use you to harness this power.